What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about another Amazon relay topic. We're going to be talking about what you need to be wearing when you're driving box truck for Amazon relay. Okay, so what you need to be wearing is going to fall into three factors. First of all being what you need to wear in the Amazon warehouse and within the facility at all times, whether it's winter or summer. And then the other two, of course, being winter or summer. When it comes to spring or fall, you can kind of use your imagination with that, but I'm just going to be showing you the extremes. Okay, so in Amazon, at all times, year-round, you need to have a reflective safety vest. If you don't have one, they will provide one for you, or the company you drive for usually will as well. I used one that they gave me, and then eventually I went and got my own off Amazon, or you can even go and get them at truck stops, and you can choose the sizes, colors, if you want pockets, whatever, things like that. That's something that you need to have on you at all times. Also, when you start driving box truck for Amazon relay, and the first day you get there, they're going to have you sign in, they're going to take your picture, they're going to do the whole 9 yards, because Amazon security is actually pretty crazy, okay? They don't allow keys or cell phones or nothing into the warehouse except for box truck drivers. Box truck drivers get to bring in their keys and their cell phones and this and that. Because of that, we are at extremely high security, okay? They want to know everything you're doing at all times, because if any footage gets out or if you're cutting anything open, this and that, they want to know who's doing it and when. Okay, so your first day, you're going to check in. Amazon's going to give you a badge. Your badge and your vest need to be on you at all times in the Amazon facility. Also, you will need your cell phone on you at all times in the Amazon facility, okay? So we're talking about vest, your badge, and your cell phone year-round at the Amazon facility, okay? Currently, you have to wear masks at the Amazon facility as well. They're going to scan your forehead when you come in. And all that's due to current COVID mandates. It's probably different in different states. I know in the state that I drive in, they do currently still do this. As far as what your apparel needs to be inside Amazon, they're really not too picky. People wear kind of whatever they want, but obviously don't have your butt hanging out. You know, you got to have your pants up, and you're going to want a good belt or something like that anyways, because you're going to be moving around so much. If your pants are falling, believe me, you're going to know it the first day, because I had baggy pants my first day there, and I never made that mistake again. As far as hats or glasses, you're pretty much good to wear those in the Amazon facility. I wouldn't say sunglasses as much, but in the summertime, I really don't think they're going to be too picky. And as far as the Amazon facility goes, that's basically it. You need your badge, you need your cell phone, and your safety vest at all times. You're not going to want to bring your keys in with you if you can help it, but they're not going to be checking you like they will their employees. But that's basically it. Now, besides those things, whether it's winter or summer, the way you dress is going to change drastically, and it's going to affect your performance, it's going to affect your night. How you dress can completely change how much energy and effort you're putting into the job, believe it or not. For instance, part of my winter apparel that is a necessity you must have is shoe spikes, okay? My first couple weeks driving box truck for Amazon relay, I happen to have started in the winter. I'm sliding all over the place. I'm seeing people walk by me like it's nothing. Postmen, because you're going to a lot of post offices, other Amazon employees, and the one thing I noticed, their shoes were always making this clicky noise. Here, they all had shoe spikes. I was missing out. I got on Amazon, I ordered a pair of shoe spikes for about $9. I'm telling you, if you're on ramps or anything like that at some of these post offices, some of them literally sit out there with cigarettes to see what you're going to do, because they know you're pushing in these 500-pound pallets on a ramp that's completely ice. You know, you're getting there at 3 in the morning after it rains or whatever. Believe me, you want the shoe spikes. And then another thing to keep with you in the winter, this isn't necessarily part of your apparel, but I keep salt with me, because if you think I'm going to be doing that, you're crazy. So I'm getting out with my shoe spikes and my salt, and I'm salting the whole ramp while they're looking at me smoking cigarettes like, damn, this dude come prepared. And that's the best thing. Like I said, you're going to save time, money, and effort if you come prepared. So you got your shoe spikes and your salt. You saved so much effort. You saved yourself yourself injuries perhaps, and you saved yourself time. Also, it goes without saying, but you need a very good jacket, some gloves, maybe even a face mask, and a good hat during the wintertime. You need to stay warm. You're going to be outside. You're going to be moving around in the back of your truck, which isn't heated. You're going to be going in and out of post offices with their doors open. It's very cold at all times. How you dress is going to drastically affect how you feel and how much energy you're putting into the job, because believe it or not, when you're losing heat, you're losing energy in your body. As far as shoes or boots go, I just usually wore something very comfortable with ankle support, and I wore something that was going to be warm. Whether it's tennis shoes or boots, try to get something that's not very thin, you know. Boots are nice, but they're not necessarily needed for the job. I would say shoe spikes are more mandatory, but at the same time, I have had one of our pallet jacks run over my big toe. It like hit against my big toe and it hurt bad and it bruised my foot. So if you could get a set of steel toe boots, it definitely would help you a lot. This is going to be in the winter and the summer, but you need a great pair of gloves, okay? Every box truck driver, or at least the majority of us, have a great set of gloves on us at all times, because you're messing with the truck, you're messing with these pallets, the pallet jacks, you're hopping in and out of the truck. It helps to have these gloves on. In the summer, I usually wear like mechanics gloves or something like that. In the winter, I might get some deerskin gloves or something a little thicker and warmer, but it definitely needs to protect your hands and keep it warm in the winter. And in the summer, you might want something that might keep them cooler, but still protects you and has enough thickness to it that it can protect you in certain occasions where something might hit your hand or crush your hand in between the wall and the pallet. This happens more often than you would think. Summertime, you need to be dressing cool, because you're going to be outside, obviously, moving and grooving. 100-degree weather. The people in like Arizona or whatnot, 120-degree weather, you're moving the pallets in and out of that post office. People literally faint and collapse. The pallet can run you over if this happens, if you get weak. You want to stay cool at all times, stay hydrated. I usually wear a hat or something like that to protect you. You know, you're not outside very much, but still, when you're driving, it helps somewhat. When you're driving in the winter or summer, you need sunglasses, at least when you're driving, because every morning, sunrise, when we're making our trip on the way back home, boom, you're getting blasted by sunlight. You need to be able to see when you're on the road. Super vital, super important to be able to have correct vision while you're operating that vehicle. Now, if you like to wear shorts, go ahead, but I will warn you, pants have saved me numerous times where something bangs against your shin or whatnot. If I didn't have a pair of jeans or sweatpants in between there and it just hit right onto the skin, it could have caused a cut, which could lead to infection, which could lead to time off the road for you. Okay, last but not least, tennis shoes. Like I said, in the summertime, you might want to wear something thinner that breathes a little bit, but also has ankle support. I found that over the time working for Amazon, the shoes that I had with ankle support that came mid-high were drastically better on my knees, feet, and ankle compared to, say, a cheaper shoe that's like ankle high. So the mid tops definitely seem to perform better, like a good basketball shoe or something in the summer, but make sure it breathes enough where your feet aren't going to get too hot. So that's basically it, guys. Whether it's winter or summer, at the Amazon facility, make sure you're wearing your safety vest, your badge, and you have your cell phone with you at all times, and a mask currently. When you're driving in the winter or summer, make sure you're dressed appropriately and you have the items with you that you might need to make your job easier and to give you more longevity through the night as well. I mean, if you're crashing around 6 o'clock, maybe energy drinks need to be in your bag. Or if, say, you're burnt out and you need to release yourself a little bit, maybe pull over and read a book or whatever. I know a lot of guys who bring things in the meantime to kind of ease stress. I mean, nowadays everybody's playing phone games or whatever, but bring a puzzle with you or something, something you enjoy to kind of relieve stress, because believe it or not, when you drive 12 hours a day, you need something. I'm a big fan of Star Wars, so sometimes when I was waiting at the Amazon facility, I would watch the new episode of Mandalorian. That helped me a lot. I'm like, hey, my life doesn't suck. I'm watching Disney Plus right now. But how you dress and the things you bring with you are greatly going to affect this job. More than you could imagine. I know a lot of guys who just show up and they're like, I'm here. And it's like, yeah, you're here, bud. But for this job, like, I always had a full bag with me. I had a bag full of things every night. And in the winter, it was more than a bag. I'm bringing bags of salt. I'm bringing extra coats, extra blankets, everything, just in case something happened. So, basically, that's the gist of it, guys. If you like the video, like, subscribe, ring the bell for more in the future. Comment and tell me what topics you want me to talk about next. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.